Hello and welcome back to Court Farm. We are in December and it's a nice sort of gloomy day. Oh, have we got snow? We have! Oh, brilliant. It is very early. Oh, look at that. It's a moody looking sky. But yes, I did want to get up nice and early so we could get a few things done. I'm glad I did because it seems as though the snow is really falling now. Oh, hello there, dear. Oh, magical deer. As it would seem... Oh, can we... Is that a light? Oh, wow, look at that. There you go, cows. Now you can see what you're doing. Oh, they've really produced some muck now. Look at that. 3,000 litres already. What am I to do with that? I haven't a muck spreader. We really need to invest in that as well. Food-wise, I guess they're alright. Let's have a quick look and see what we can see. They're doing fine, as best as we can get them. Puberty is underway, so they are 1 month old. They're just calves, little babies, but they are going to grow up and produce us much milk in the future. Right, so here, as you can see, I've sold the harvester. Only joking, I've moved it. My plan was to purchase a bigger shed. I was showing in the previous episode there is a shed that wow, look at that. That is magical, to be honest. Looks amazing. Right. Let's get it fired up here. There is a shed I was looking into, but I've decided against spending more money that we really don't need to spend. So I did a bit of shuffling and I made the harvester and the header trailer as well all fit into the far storage, which is very good. So this is the big... Oh, is that grass? Ah, no wait, that's grass. Oh, that is hay. Brilliant. What's that? Why is that so petite? They were all big ones, I reckon. Here, we'll get the big ones in first, load it up. I'm going to put the bales into the covered storage because that just makes the most sense to me. At least the straw and the hay. The silage bales, they're fine where they are. Yeah, let's get all the big ones on the bottom first so we can load in that little one afterwards. Now, I wonder if I can get two. Oh, yes. It seems I can. But can I put... No, I want to put this... Actually, what I should do is I'll put it to the side and then I'll try and put a third on top and try and stack them in threes if I can. Eventually, I would like to look at another sort of storage shed or something like it. I do know that there is this... I suppose you could... It's an empty lot. It's to let next to us here, and that's a possibility because we would have more storage there as well. But I would like to try and keep it all in our little land that we have. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so there's 3. Now let's see if we can manage that. Ooh, hello. Beautiful. Look at that. That is brilliant. So we have another stack of 3 there, and then 2. So it should be alright. I know that we don't really need a whole lot of room for all the hay and straw that we'll eventually have, but the hay. So we'll probably... Oh, bouncy bales. So we'll probably store tractors in here also. I have put them into the small shed down below, but I think that having bales in here is the best course of action, considering now especially that it is snowing. Right, there we go. Brilliant. And really that we don't have anywhere else to store the bales that isn't... well, we could store them in there until we do get sheep. But it's fine, it's fine. I'd rather just leave that for now. If we need overflow or something, we can get that sorted. So what I'll do is I'll quickly get the rest of these in a cheeky little time-lapse. And there we have our bales all sorted. Look at that. So we can keep the We can keep the telehandler in here and maybe another tractor, but eventually we'll have straw and all sorts lined up here as well. Just for now, again, we can look at different storage options in the future. Right, I did just want to check to see how far off that is. Yeah, go on then. I'm gonna put this one bale in. The nice thing about Maize Plus is that you don't have to make a mix. You don't have to, is what I'm on about. I really like that because that saves us having to purchase a food mixer. Now I suppose it would make more sense and maybe more realistic. I'm not 100% certain, but really though, we don't really need to worry about mixing if we can just put it in our own crops individually. Maybe eventually when we have everything necessary, then we can look at that. Here, let's have a look at the sales as well. Right, that's in there yesterday, or last month rather, and that is nothing we need. So as it stands, my plan is to get some equipment washed. Because if we come down here and look at everything, it is, well, except for the harvester, I didn't wash it, it just didn't get very dirty. We had it, what, for one field. But yes, as you can see, I've managed to fit everything in there very nicely. We definitely do not need another shed of any kind. Should be able to activate some lights. Perhaps not. Am I missing? Oh, light switch on. Light switch off. Ah, there we go. Just takes a moment. Right, brilliant. Yeah, this shed, absolutely fantastic from Lancey Boy. Very sad to hear about his departure from the modding community, from farming sim community, it would seem. Such a shame that people have to be so hateful and cruel and rude to people who make such amazing free mods. It's just, yeah, let's not get into that, but it is very upsetting to hear about that. But we will enjoy this particular shed, and probably more of his amazing sheds as well in this playthrough, to be honest. Right, so, absolute filth. Look at that. Filthy filth. The drill's filth. It's all quite filthy. I think I think the Massey will be the first thing to be dealt with, because we have to load up some grass silage, because we do have that silage in the bunker that we must sell, because we cannot feed it to the cows. So let's have a look and see what. Oh, hello. Oh, that's conditioned. Here is what we want to sell. Not all of it, of course. Oh wow, we are at best price right now. We should really get on that. Here I am mumbling about all the different things. Where is grass silage? Yeah, garden. Oh wow, we have to get on that now. But it does say February. That's deceiving. No, I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. Garden centre bales. Where is garden centre bales? Oh, that's not too bad. All we have to do is pop down here and... Is that a road there? That must be a road. Goes all the way along. It has to be, right? And then you... Yeah, okay, brilliant. I think we can manage that with the Massey. So what we'll do is we'll hop into the Massey. Oh, let's just... oh, there's the beacon of light. Brilliant. Let's get that shut off. Don't need the lights on if we're not in here. So very quickly, we will wash everything when we get back. The priority is to sell all, and I say all of this silage, because we can't use it. We actually cannot use the grass silage that's in the pit. I will try maybe one more time. I don't think that will deter me from selling it all, because we need the money as well. It's just that we have bales that we could use for selling as well. But okay, where is the best place? I think I might put the trailer right here, which should make loading fairly simple. We'll see if that works or not. We'll keep the lights on though. Do we have... I love that that light is there. We don't have another... No, the sun is coming up anyway, so... Right, so it is a shame that that didn't work. I will try though. Here. Let's get this attached, get spun around. I'll try and load it, and if not, then we'll just load it in. So give us 1 second, see if we can load it in. Right, so as you can see, it's still loading it onto the ground directly and not into their food trough, which is fine because we have bales. Luckily, we've got bales, and we will make, well, we'll have to make some more in the future, but I'm hoping that it'll take loose alfalfa silage. Oh no, wait, the cows don't take alfalfa silage, do they? No, they don't. Right, well, that's no matter. As I say, we will invest in another bale wrapper in the future, but what we can do is load up this trailer as many times as possible, and oh, what happened there? And then we can get it sold. This might be a few trips, but this is our, essentially, this is our December, is to make money. December and January. So with that said, we should look at what else is available to sell very quickly before we do this next load. We'll have a look at our time-saving stock check. Brilliant mod, highly recommend. Wheat, as it stands, is going up, so that's January. So, but see, cheeky, it does say January for this. Why argue with it, right? If it goes up, okay, so be it, then that's fine. But we will have still sold it at a very, very profitable price, and we'll have wheat and whatnot to sell in the next month. So, we will crack on with this. Right, what is going on? Oh, there's a big pile there. How's that happened? I can't remember exactly what the capacity is of our cane trailer here, but we might have to upgrade it to a bigger size. I don't know if it has the option to upgrade, without being a silage upgrade, of course. But I think the Massey might be at its limit with how full it will be. Oh, hello. Please go into the bucket. Okay, we'll sort that out later on. We'll clean it up all. I wonder though how much this holds. I can't remember. I want to say 11,000, because so far we're almost 9 with those 3 loads here. Let's just see how long this takes, or how full it goes. I wonder if I can attach a weight somehow to the back of this, because this bucket is at 3,000 litres, but blimey, it is a bit wobbly. Oh, there, we're full now. I want to see, how does this keep going there? As long as it goes into the bucket, happy days. Right, we'll sort that out. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're full, that's why. Brilliant. Okay, we'll get that. I think I will shut this light, because we won't, by the time we're back it'll be a bit brighter out. So, let's fire up the Massey. 11,500. Right, so we'll get that, we'll get our beacons on. And speaking of beacons, we do need to follow that beacon of light, which, best way is out the farm, down the road, hang a left, then take another Larry, go all the way around to the main road. So this will be a first time down this way, so I will absolutely give it a cheeky time lapse. Alright, well, as you can see, the road is closed. We've definitely hit something. This is that lot for let, or for sale, but what's happened? Why is there no road connecting? Does it not look like there's a road there? Or is that just signifying the end of the path? Maybe it means we can go through that lot, which we obviously cannot. But that is all right. That is good to know. Sorry, mate, I need to turn around. Here, you can pass, actually. Go by. Right, let's get to recombobulated, because I've been very... Oh my goodness, we've got a queue coming down. Right, we'll get... Okay, let's have a look then. Since we can't go that way... I wonder if I can connect to there from the back. Right, I'll have to go back. I have to go back through the farm. We'll go to that road. I don't know if I can go. I'm going to try and go to this road. Now, I might as well go that way then. And then cut across that way. Okay, so we have gone this way before, so I'll get kind of back on track here. And we'll see you once we're at the sell point. Alright, we're back on track now, and this will be a new area, so we might as well crack on with the time lapse. Alright, well it looks like we have arrived at it, although I have seemed to have taken a different way round. In fact, I've gone the complete wrong way round. So we'll loop back to the main road and we'll see you inside that area. Right, so the main entrance is off the main road. That is appropriate, the garden centre. Right, so we'll go round to the back here. And hopefully, we do get a very nice sum from even one trailer load. Right, moment of truth. Let's unload and see. I'd like to clear the beacon away actually very quickly here. Alright, untag, there we go. Once you're at the beacon it's so bright, so alright, here's the moment to get some cash in. Alright, so about £6,000 with our environmental score reward, which is not too bad. I mean, considering 11,000, so we have I can't remember exactly, was it 60-some thousand or was it 80-some thousand litres? Can't remember exactly how much we had in the pit, but we will crack on. We will get all of the pit silage sold, because we have to, we don't need it, and it seems a beautiful day for transporting silage. It's snowing, we're in Court Farm, everything's beautiful, happy days, and sun on the forecast. It's going to be a great December. We'll see you back at the farm. Alright, we get the JCB all fired up once again. And we'll get our cane trailer also loaded up. Now, I think we had, I guess I could check actually right now. There we go. So it says there's 52,000 litres remaining. Now I reckon that will be, well, there'll be about 6 more trailer loads. So, but again, the reason I'm selling all of it, and I want to get rid of all of this pit, is because we can't use it. We can't use it for the cows, as I've mentioned and tried. I did another little test here a moment ago, and we just can't use it. So best to get rid of it. 444, brilliant. It was at 333 before, now it's at 444. And this little bit is evading me. Get in the, there we go. Get in the bucket. Okay, enough rambling. I will put the loading into a time lapse, and then we'll do a jump cut over to the sales point, and we'll do that till the pit's empty. Well, we are back now after many trips. and we've got lots of silage sold. As it stands, we're at £59,000, which is absolutely brilliant. I think we started with about 29, so that's pretty good so far. Now we should be able to fit the rest of this into the trailer here. The rest of what's in the bunker. Right, we'll just get this 82% loaded in, but yeah, I think that will be absolutely fine. Should be able to load in, it might be about half a trailer or something, maybe a bit more, but it shouldn't be a full trailer, and it certainly won't be a second trip after this. Oh yes, okay. So there's 4,603 litres left, and now 1,190, absolutely brilliant. So with this final trip we'll probably get about... See, that's been happening the whole time. Now is that... There is a possibility that I have actually been getting more silage than what's actually in there, because where does that just come from? It'll probably be nearly a full bucket as well, and just out of nothing. Look at that, nearly a full bucket, and there's still 12. If anything, there's more in there now than there was before. That is such a mystery. It's been happening every every single time that I've taken a bucket load. The first time I thought I was just spilling everywhere. I thought I was making a bloody mess of the silage, but turns out the silage gods have been looking over me and giving me a bit of extra silage, which I suppose that's not worth complaining. If that's the case, if that's happened to anyone before, please let me know. But there we go, officially bunker silo is empty. So the next thing we'll put in there is either alfalfa to ferment for the sheep, or as a bale storage for silage bales if we wrap some more bales, because I would like to wrap, so grass bales will be wrapped from here on out. We do have a fair amount remaining. We have I believe there's 8 here. Yeah, we've got 8 there. Hello. 8 there. And we've got a trailer load here. Don't know how many are on here exactly, but 8 on the bottom, 12, 13. So yeah, that should be pretty good for a while, especially since they are still calves. But nearly a full trailer at 95.48 litres, so we'll head back down to that bale sell point. And now I noticed as well, this is very cheeky, but the price has actually gone up. Now this price has gone up much quicker, and it's at the BGA, so actually we can tag it, because I'm curious to see where that is. Oh yeah, right, it's up there. We're not going to go there, because it's not necessarily worth it. We'll just go to our same spot, but it went up, even though it's been pointing down. Even the location that we've been going at, it's gone up from 516 to 519, which, fine, that's fine. Maybe we did rush it, maybe it is January the best price, but we did need something to do in December aside from just pressure washing all the equipment. So we'll get this done, and then we'll see you back here at the farm. Alright, we are back now at the farm, and I don't think there's anything left to sell this month. I might actually wait for the wheat to hit its peak, because it does say it's going to increase more, but it has stopped. And it says January. Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore with that. It is a great mod. It's great that it tells you where everything is, when everything is, and all that. But if it is going to start throwing me, then I don't know if I'm too keen on that. So it says, I mean, right now the price is good. It says it's going to drop in February, but it's best in January. Don't see any reason why not to believe that. But even so, at 12.25, we are better than that price. Well, where is Longview Meadow? Let's have a look. Let's have a look where that is. Right, so very near to where we just were as well. I might wait. I might take the chance on that and wait. With the silage, it's all done. This, we load up a trailer, we bring it there, it's done. We don't have anything else to sell beyond that, though. All of this other grass silage is actually for the cows, because it's all in bale form. So, happy days there. So we'll either put, yeah, alfalfa or silage bales as storage in there. But what I would like to do is actually invest in a small pressure washer, because we do need one. And I'm thinking right here next to these water sources, because it would just make sense to have it plumbed next to that, I suppose. So let's go to construction, tools. Now we do have the base game Karcher, but it's very expensive. I think I have, so I used that on Barley Spring, it was great. But oh yes, there is this little one as well. Really, I can't see us needing anything more than this. It is very small, and it can fit in very easily in this little space. I think that's fine. Just going to place it there anyways. Brilliant. Here we might do a tiny bit of landscaping just to match up the area around. There we go. It's so little, but it works the same. Brilliant. So I will just do the equipment as we need it done, so as we use it essentially. I'm not going to do a full bringing equipment over and cleaning it session. We do have other things we can be doing. Maybe December not so much, but we do want to crack on to January, as we do have more to sell as well. But look at that. Looks so much better already. Another task of the day that I would like to get done is to tend to the muck in the cowshed, because we do actually have a pit that we can put all the muck in. So I think that's what we're going to do. So for now I'm going to reverse the trailer into here, because we will need it for carting our wheat in January or later on, depending on if the price happens to go up again. But yeah, so we'll just put this in here. Normally I wouldn't store my trailer in here, it's just because we are going to be using it next straight away. So we'll just do that, leave that there. Get into the JCB. I suppose we could have cleaned out here very quickly, just give it a nice... hello? Oh, it's a one-time use only pressure washer, I suppose. Let's try that again. Ah, there we go. Very sensitive. It's because it's so small, I suppose. Right, we'll give this a clean. We do have a manure bucket, I'm almost certain. Let's see if we can see it from here. Yes, there it is. So we will use that for dealing with the muck, but it would be good to get it out, because it is straight, it's right in the middle of their little enclosure. So, right, we'll get spun round, get the other bucket switched on, and then we'll get some muck cleared out. Right, so I reckon going in this way is the best course of action. Please watch yourself, little calves, I'm coming through. Need to clear out your poop. Here, we'll go around this way. So we'll get that opened up. And we'll see how well this goes. Maybe first person might be better for us. Well, that's a lot already. See, they're walking over it and all. Oh, there we go. A full... Watch out, cows. A full load of muck is 2,300 litres, which is alright. It's obviously smaller than our silage scooper, but that's fine, because we have way more silage than we will muck, at least. Now, once it's in here, I wonder if we can load it into a spreader with ease, or if it's... There might be a trigger around, but either way, we don't have a muck spreader anyways, so we'll just dump it in there for now. Actually, let's have a very quick look at the menu here, because there's a chance that there is a zone marker for it. No, there is not. So we might have to load it ourselves, which is fine, absolutely fine. We're not quite there yet, because again, as I say, we don't have a muck spreader rather. So I should have a look at those. I will, just as soon as we do this last scoop, then I will have a look and see what we have for options, because I know I have downloaded quite a few different sort of map appropriate mods as well, similar to some of the ones I was using on Barley Spring, but I don't want to use the same. I'd rather not at least use some of the same mods in both series. Is that it? Oh, a little bit there I've missed. That's probably what they've made while I was away, but we will collect it nevertheless. Beautiful. Oh, it looks like I can actually get it straight from there. Is that what that means? It might very well be that, but that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I would rather be able to muck it out. It looks much better. So we might actually be able to not have to do this, but rather bring a trailer in and get it filled, and then we can just dump it into the muck pile. But as I say, for now, since we have the means to do it, we might as well. Actually, I probably could have filled it into the bucket without having to scoop it. That's alright. It's a very little amount. I mean, that's a relatively large. I mean, in perspective, it's a lot. That's a big pile of poop, but not for cows, it's not. Right, so we'll just leave that there. And we'll tuck away the JCB. I suppose we could do that as well. Probably need bales first. I'll just drive it in here. Oh, I give myself room. I have barely. Perfect. Now, let's have a look at the shop. Oh, that's kind of interesting. A little bit of an import there. Kubota, sort of a side-by-side. But we don't need that at all. We do need to look at manure spreaders. So we have all the base game ones as well, which is brilliant. We did have this one, but barely used it in Run Barley Spring. But I really like this one. Problem is 160 horsepower. I don't know if we can actually run that. So I might have to opt for the Bunning, which is also quite nice. It's quicker, and it has a wider spread as well, and it just holds more as well. And it looks really good. It would look good on the, well, on either of the tractors, really. Probably, maybe even on the Ford, if it can power it. Once it's full of muck, it might be a bit more difficult. But let's also look at slurry tank as well. We're here. Because I'm curious. Right, I've got loads of different options. Pumps and hoses. And so I would like to potentially look into pumps and hoses for this playthrough, because that might be a very I have never really tried it, to be honest. It was gifted to me, so I haven't really had the option, or opportunity rather, to use it yet. But blimey, some of this kit is very expensive. Surely you don't need all of it, but we'll have to maybe do a whole different episode just on that. But I really do like the 4D modding stuff as well, primarily as well. I mean, I think, did we have the Marshall by Eric? I can't remember. But either way, we do have these two, and they are a bit. Oh, what's that? Slurry's interim. Ah, that's just like an actual tank. Then, do you have to attach a boom to it? Ah, yes, I think you do. I think for this, you actually have to attach something like that, the dribble bar. That's exactly what it's for. Here, let's see if there's a. Oh, there's no options with it. Yeah, that has to be it. That along with. Oh, it does have a spread, but maybe it can connect with that. Anyway, something we don't need to really worry about just yet. Right, so as it is. I'm very stuck now. As it is December, I don't think. I mean, as I said. Here, we'll turn that off. As I said, the wheat could be sold, but I can't see us selling it. Just, I mean, we're over the max value and might as well sell it. The problem is January. What will we be doing in January? So there is a chance actually that we will actually have to kind of go through a couple of months a bit quicker than normal. I was really hoping to not do that. I wanted to kind of avoid doing that, but. Here, what we'll do first, we might as well load up the trailer just to have it full with the wheat, or at least the wheat emptied from the silo. We can tuck it back in here as well when we're done. But I think January might be a fairly zip month. We might have to go right through it quickly, potentially with the rest of December as well. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to there we are. It doesn't really make sense to wait till December or to wait till January if the price is really not going to be any different. But I'm not too certain, so here, I'll just tuck this away. We'll have a look around the farm and see what else we need to get done in December. Alright, so I have had a look around the farm, and really there is nothing left for us to do in December, so I've decided to sell the wheat, because for January, February we'll probably go through those months a bit quicker, at least in this first year, because once we have animals, more animals, we'll have a lot more to contend with in the winter time. We might also look at some sort of forestry work or something like that, maybe grow our own little forest, possibly for something to do in those winter months. But for now, we're going to sell the wheat. So let's have a look and see where we can sell it. Right, so it won't be here because it's in the trailer, so we'll look at the wheat, the first one. Right, 12.35 looks about the best. And if you look at it, I mean, it's higher than it could potentially be. I'm not going to take the chance, actually. I'm going to sell it now. I like having this mod to see how much of what we have and all that. It's great. But I am going to focus most of my attention on this particular price list when it comes time to selling. I just feel better about it, but nevertheless, farmer's market is the best at 12.35. So we'll tag that. We'll look at the map as well, see where we're going. So it's nearby the animal dealer, so we'll probably go in. There's probably going to be some sort of a entrance over there, so we'll take a path down this way. We've gone this way before, so yeah, we'll just see you down at the farmer's market. Alright, here we are. So it's actually in the same area as the animal dealer, because yes, I do remember now the farmer's market sign. So we'll just go around this way, and there we are. Arrow guiding us in, so this will be where we sell our wheat. Alright, let's get it unloaded. That should be actually a fairly nice price for this as well, at about 1,200 pounds per litre, which is, or 1,000 litres I suppose, so should be alright. Do I have my quick math on? So, I don't know, about 6,000 pounds? I don't know, something like that. 5381 and 102 environmental score reward. That is pretty good. I am pleased with that. That does bring our total earnings for this day up to about, what, 40,000 pounds. Because we're at 69,334 and we made about 30,000, or about 36 or so from the wheat, from the silage, and then we made, yeah, about 5,000 from the wheat. So I reckon that this is actually going to be where we leave this episode for today. It has been a fairly action-packed selling episode. We got loads of things sold. Got, well, the silage and the wheat, but that is a big part of what we had to sell anyways. So as I said before, January and February might be fairly quick months, at least in this first year, because again, we can see what we need to do, but really everything we have had to do in the autumn is done, and now we're just waiting for March so that we can plant some field beans. I'm very excited about that as well. Right, well, thank you so much for watching, and if you did enjoy the video, a cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel, and I greatly appreciate you for that. So until the next one, please do take care, and bye for now.